Hello, my name is Aimee. I am a wardrobe stylist as well as a personal stylist and a style and beauty blogger. This is my very first video and it's all about the brows. You can follow me on my website, which is www.dominiqueaimee.com, or you can follow my blog, scriptforstyle.wordpress.com. There's also a link on my website. So the reason I'm doing this video is I recently met with Aimee, who is the style blogger, Song of Style, which is very popular. And I met her sister, Danny Song, also a style blogger and a makeup artist and hairstylist. And when I met them, they gave me great compliments on how I did my brows, my beauty regimen, my personal style, which I found very endearing. And I took that to mean maybe I should do a video at their suggestion. And people are always asking about my eyebrows and how I take care of them, and so this is a little how-to video, and my very first, so be patient with me. The first thing is always you want to clean your face before you start anything with your eyebrows. I personally get my eyebrows threaded. I find that it gives a more natural look, but if you're a waxer or tweezer, feel free. But I do suggest before you do what I'm about to do that you do the threading or the waxing at least one day prior, as to not irritate the skin. So first, after I wash my face, I put moisturizer, of course, and then I use a toner such as Clarins, my favorite. It's a chamomile without alcohol kind of toner, to wipe any residual makeup off the actual brow. And whatever toner that you use should be fine, no worries. So a little bit, and I have a mirror here to see what I'm doing. And just a little wipe over the eyebrow. Take care of anything. I am wearing a little bit of makeup just for television purposes and YouTube purposes, but obviously do this with a clean face. Next thing I do is I actually bleach my eyebrows. My hair is naturally black. In order to brighten the face, I've been bleaching my eyebrows for years, especially if I don't color my hair. It just gives a brightness to the face. So if you think that your look could need a little change, bleach your eyebrows. The one I use is Jolene. You can get it at CVS, Rite Aid, Walgreens, anything like that. Or any generic type bleaching agent should work. Always, always, always do a patch test on your skin to make sure that you're not sensitive. So, Jolene's bleaching usually comes in a 2-part form. I take a 1/4 teaspoon powder. You put it on the little spatula that they have there. And then a 1/2 spatula worth of cream. You mix them together, of course. And once you have a nice consistent texture, then you apply it to the brow. Obviously do this in front of a mirror or a compact mirror to see exactly what you're doing, and make sure you have your phone or a watch handy, because timing is very important. Everyone's skin and hair is a little bit different, so we all bleach in different ways, so you never want to just leave it on and not check it, or else you will come out with white eyebrows and wonder what happened. So you take your little spatula mix, and of course with your mirror, you apply it to the brow. And just the brow, obviously be careful not to put this in your eye. Now for me, I usually have pretty thin brows at the end, so I don't necessarily bleach them, or else you can't see my brows at all. And as far as how often I do this, it's probably, I would say, every 2 weeks, depending on your individual hair. So you just massage it in. Cover all the hair that you want. If you have thicker brows at the end, do that. If you're thinner, you may not want to bleach them so much. Now it's all about timing. So especially if you've never done this before, you want to check every minute. And when I say check, you do a scrape of an area to see if it's actually bleached. For me, my timing usually ends up being I don't know, about 5 minutes. I doubt anyone, even with the blackest of hairs, needs 10 minutes or anything like that. So constantly check it. And while that's happening, and I'm always keeping track of time, I'll talk about the products I use to groom my brows once they're actually bleached. I tend to have a proper eyebrow brush. I got this one from MAC. I also use a brush to help blend the color that I use for any sparseness in the hair. I also use a MAC eyebrow pencil. And this is, you want an angled brush. I didn't happen to have one, so I had an extra brush and I went a little scissor happy. They do make angled brushes for you to use to help blend. So that might be an investment piece unless you have an extra brush around that you could just trim off. And brow gel, depending on the color of your brow that you're going for, or to brighten it up a little bit, different companies have brow gels. I personally am in love with MAC's Boy Girl. And I think that works just to take it from a black to a light brown. So let me check on my eyebrows. I bleached my eyebrows probably a week and a half ago, so they don't need the full 5 minutes. And I'm going to be right back to wash it off, and then we'll resume again. So now I'm back, and we are going to color our eyebrows and really groom them to perfection. So once you're happy with the color, get out your brush. Brush out your eyebrows to your liking. Next thing I do is I take the eyebrow pencil and fill in dark, sparse parts. Okay, for me, that ends up being the lightness I have on the ends, but also any parts that just don't have enough hair in them. If you've gone too far with the bleaching and you weren't keeping time or checking, you can also use the eyebrow pencil to darken what you've done. And brows don't stay that bleached for too long, so it shouldn't be horrible. Yes, I have bleached my brows to almost an orange color in the past when I wasn't checking appropriately, and it wasn't that painful. Just get a darker eyebrow pencil or shadow and you'll pull through. Beauty blunders do happen. So now that you've filled your brows to your liking, you will now take your angled brush, either bought or made, and really smooth that out. Makes it more natural, okay? And eyebrow bleaching is not meant to be something obvious. It's just when someone looks at you, they're just going to see that your face is a little brighter. And if they're really taking a good look, they can just see that it's kind of perfection, you know? It does take practice. Okay, and just kind of brush it out again. Make sure you're happy. And keep blending. Like with everything in makeup and beauty, blending is key. Next, you're going to take your fabulous brow gel. And like I said, for me, that's MAC Boy Girl. I've been using it for years. And what I do is I just give a little bit up here. I personally don't do the ends, just because they're thinner and I don't want them too light. And after I've just done a touch of it, get back to the eyebrow brush and gently brush that color in. Remember, it's not supposed to be obvious. And then I use the edge to kind of give a clean sweep. Blend, blend, blend. It just adds a little something to your face. Nothing too obvious, subtle, but fabulous. So this is a beauty script from The Script of Style. And again, my name is Dominique Aimee. You can find this video on my blog, scriptforstyle.wordpress.com, or you can go to my website, dominiqueaimee.com, and find the link. All right, I'll see you next time for new beauty tips.